Hi, I'm Shannon Gavin Johnson, the Director of Legacy Museum on Main, and this is a brief moment in LaGrange's history. On March 8th this year, we will spring forward or turn our clocks and timekeeping devices forward 1 hour as we come off of daylight savings time. While the practice of daylight saving time is relatively new, the idea is certainly not. One of America's founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, suggested the idea in an April 1784 essay that noted nighttime fuel in Paris, France. He proposed the time adjustment to take advantage of natural daylight in the evening and save on the cost of candle wax. More than a century later, during World War I, Franklin's idea came to fruition in most of Europe as countries adopted daylight savings time to conserve the fuel used to produce electricity. Germany was the first to introduce Sommerzeit in an attempt to alleviate hardships from coal shortages and air raid blackouts. In 1918, a similar wartime law was enacted in the United States. Farmers and agricultural associations actually lobbied against daylight savings time. The cow that is accustomed to being milked at 5 a.m. does not know any differently when the clock says it is 4 a.m. Proving to be unpopular among the public, the law was repealed in 1919. However, regions could choose to remain in the program if they preferred. From 1946 to 1966, there were no federal laws regarding daylight savings time. Regions around the country practiced their own form of local time. A standardization of time again became important to local citizens in the 1930s. Petitions to local mill executives, the mayor, and city council members to move the clocks 1 hour in the summer began circulating in LaGrange in 1932. According to the LaGrange Daily News, sponsors of the petitions cited more time for outdoor recreation, heavier traffic to local businesses, and having an additional hour for working in vegetable gardens as benefits of adopting daylight savings time. As quickly as 1935, though, that same paper was reporting a change of mind. Local citizens voted in a special election on April 3rd of that year to not move their clocks forward an hour, which put local time an hour behind that of Atlanta. In 1966, Congress passed the Uniform Time Act, requiring daylight savings time to be implemented between the last Sunday of April and the last Sunday of October. Following the federal government, most of the country adapted their timekeeping in accordance with daylight savings time, but Georgia did not implement the rule until 1970. To learn more about daylight savings time or other interesting facts in history, visit Legacy Museum on Main. This has been a brief moment in LaGrange's history.